Hey, this will be my unapologetic, minimally edited playthrough of the Honkai Star Rail 2.1 story. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2024, so any support is greatly appreciated. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Thanks. What's up, Zesty?
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this.
Oh, this is right at the end.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
Oh, this bitch is dead.
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC. So this is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Galaxy
Penacony has made a
Ranger.
solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
What do you mean by that?
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
I don't believe you.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
Bro, close your boob window and then maybe I'll trust you a little bit.
I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to
Peace,
be
brother. I'll probably be over there in a bit anyway.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one.
And
there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Okay, bud.
I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls.
'Cause y'all stink.
You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so it'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right?
I got something on right now.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making
This
lots of
opportunity
friends all over
seems
Penacony precisely for this very moment.
a little too perfect, if you ask me.
This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details.
Brud,
If you come to any
bro just wanted an
conclusions,
excuse to give us his
call me.
number, friggin' fruity ass.
Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation. So long, friend.
Just
I
give us
really am
money.
looking-
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now?
Black Swan.
Oh,
What is she thinking?
what's up, babe? Oh, he just gave me $50,000 to fuck up.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple
Friggin'
as it
fruit
appears
merchant.
to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet. But, judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Yeah, for Firefly's sake. For our waifu's sake, we must figure out.
Anyway, be
what happened.
careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other question... Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery.
But she
I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
dominated you, though.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest. I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal. Two victims appearing one after the other in a two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections.
Death.
Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity. It's all happened so quickly, I can only make...
All right, later, babe.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Something's about to happen if we're going back through here, man. Firefly! Nah, I'm joking.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all... hold on just a sec.
Touches my ear.
There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world.
Thanks, babe.
Then, I've something private to take care of. What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
I look forward to it too. Some time ago, deep in the memory zone.
Better unsheath that blade now,
Oh!
Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? of those slain by your hand.
Oh, shit. Oh. We get a flashback. Oh, shit.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
What?
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand.
Oh, but she doesn't, though.
We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Oh, why couldn't we have gotten like an animated flashback?
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Okay, Oryx the Taken King following the sword logic head S.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I
Damn.
plan to bring Purgatory with me there.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have, Emanator.
Oh.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive
Man, it sucks he got off screen. He's so cool.
All
right, do it.
This
Have fun, my dude.
destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important?
I'm so glad we got his
is not
more
the
dialogue from
answer,
him.
but that it exists, just as you exist. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
Alright, she just cuts
You
his...
shall witness
she just no diffs him right there.
intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose.
You made one mistake. I am no
Perhaps
Jedi.
out of reciprocity. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Oh.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
Yo.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
What?
My time.
Okay, Sam.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. and you're no different.
Hell yeah. I need to make alert command, for real.
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why?
Oh, Sam is so cool.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio,
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
my script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Brothers, is Sam Firefly? For real?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
Are they in cahoots?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
What?
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help. But I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
You weren't even on the list. Who the fuck are you?
I knew it.
Hang on.
Oh.
I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
Oh.
I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Bro, Sam seems like a little too open. He could be Firefly. He could be.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Stay strong, everyone.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out...
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
So many witnesses, but it was literally just the three of us.
After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be
He really is up to no good.
Indeed. He was...
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that adventure...
At this point...
Yeah, I think he's being a rat.
Look, let's try to...
Adventuring takes a new crown for
and
Rat
then
King
list
from
all the
Sambo.
possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts... I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's...
this time we're playing the role of a real detective. But
Swine
before
up.
we start...
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outside. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well,
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while.
While being a fucking rat.
He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too...
So you
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their...
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls.
Yeah, is there an option to choose neither?
I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand
Yeah, I've been
it anymore.
cyberwood at least 5 times already. It's cool. You can bully me whenever.
Forget about it. Just let...
Then, could you please reply to it?
Always open to pull for your game account. That's all. Thanks, boss. Wowee. Ooh. You always give me free money.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Alright, what's going on? The Kalaki statue. Oh boy. I love Clocky. He's so cool.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for the existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them? Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to. He's definitely going for the family. I'm just he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
He's a silly little gambler boy.
Aventurine said something. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection. It was a groundless accusation, which... Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story. You've met her many times now.
She's mysterious.
That fits the stereotype. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Interesting, if true. What's up, March?
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead.
Yeah, she's just chilling.
But that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Aww.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater,
It'll be okay, March.
I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
It's okay. Well, it'll be okay, babe.
Yeah, of course. At times, everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Yeah, I can fuck with some soda right now. Fuck, my mouth's dry.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
I'd be just like the other rats.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else.
Among our current clues, the one thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies...
How about we split off into two groups?
Worth focusing on.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Later, Tater.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Oh!
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the
This
Astral
early?
Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some
That
claim
you're hot.
that you're the real culprit behind these
That
murders.
you got that gyat
That the Annihilation Gang's
big
tragic
bunda.
fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Yo, she literally forgot.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
The cane is actually just straight up a black hole.
So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Well, it's so fucking cool.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Oh, she knows.
Okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything.
What you mean we can't trust Black Swan? Or no, sorry, Acheron.
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Yeah, we gotta trust Acheron instead of Aventurine, because Aventurine's too zesty, bro.
For now, I'll choose to share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups, because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Oh, yeah? Yo.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box, the invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Oh, are we gonna get a cutscene?
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Please we get a cutscene.
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary.
Oh, this is just from all the stuff from the cutscene.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people. They have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
But why is she thinking so out loud though?
What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
Whoa,
it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
What?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance.
Oh!
A pleasure to meet you.
No way.
We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet store, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh.
What?
A phone. Wanna listen in?
What? What? To Aventurine's POV?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter. The independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and the formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects.
Interesting.
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive.
Sigonia. Sigonia.
They're all blonde?
Land of rock. But not
Yo, is it literally just Arrakis?
lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
Please open up thy three eyes and gaze upon this child.
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death, just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just otherwise. Why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 Rain!
Raining?
Oh.
It is raining! dreaming. It's true. Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Only we can leave here. We can go back home.
Gaiathra? Triclops, you came.
Darling, listen. This... Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child.
To Avgin. Aventurine.
Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgin. I will keep your and yours.
Kakavasha?
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Is that Aventurine's real name? Kakavasha?
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon.
Bro, isn't Soul Glad just like soda?
How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside
Dr.
knows
Ratio.
about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony.
Streaming?
Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool.
He tried killing himself multiple times.
We're just a nightmare.
In the dream?
That's why I'm convinced that there.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I
have you heard about this
graciously
meme?
deigned to establish connections with the Oak family
It's gone pretty viral, man.
On your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray.
They talked about mewing to Edge Max. Wait, no. Mewing to Looks Max, and that edging is goated.
Besides Robert,
giving
there
Sus Ohio
was
NPC vibes.
Another body. I don't.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are what should we do?
What should I do?
Let me think.
Shut up.
It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me
there's
to
a bird in
find
the back.
mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat.
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming.
Bro, Ratio literally just ratios everybody.
But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
That man. I should say both have titty windows.
Who?
Sunday.
Friday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Okay.
Here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress.
Damn, we are getting
and
so
the
much
place where
dialogue.
Heads of the families meet to discuss great
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus stars.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family...
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Ratio just said, shut the fuck up, don't say shit. And I'll do all the talking. Yo, this is sick. Oh, playing as Aventurine.
Hey, you two!
I was requested by Mr. Sunday.
Mr.
To
Sunday.
bring him the suspect. My name.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Right. And as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Ugh.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no
Fucking love
better
Ratio.
than it is out there.
Ooh, chest. No.
A dead end?
The door is
there...
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape. With the mech on the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone...
Well, maybe we should do the same.
Well, let me just do this real quick. Okay. I gotta do this.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Oh, I get to fight as Aventurine? That's actually pretty sick. It's just a drop shit on people. Bing bong. Yo, I might have to pull for Aventurine.
6 nightingales facing in different directions.
Take a picture of this.
An obvious hint.
But are these
They are.
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you?
Oh, what? I wanted to get the other chest. Oh, I didn't have to. Okay, so this is the wall here. So... Okay, so this one's facing left. Okay, this one's facing... this way. This one's facing the right way. This one's facing this way. That one's facing... Interesting if true.
Just as I thought. Here's the...
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Sarcastic, you rat. Oh man, what the hell is all this?
Impressive. So much for Mr. Sun.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death.
Big bunk. This shit's fun, actually. Oh, a clock. Tick-tock. Okay. What? I guess I did it.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Thanks, bud. Just... Are there any other fun little goodies around here? Oh, bird. Burb. Woo. Bird. Ooh. Those are here. So go right here. That'll go there. Okay. So we'll go here, right? So we'll go here, right? That'll go there. Yeah.
Surprising win.
I'm so smart. Oh, hell yeah, I knew there'd be a chest here. What do we got in here? Oh, it's just a hallway. What? Alright, so
hold on.
Huh? What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend.
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak
To Sunday. I like how he says Sunday.
If I'm not wrong, we need to find...
Oh, and
Get serious. I've no time for...
wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building from... Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model.
There wasn't a gap before.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you should...
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Oh man, look at all this.
This is it.
Look at all this stuff. Chest. Oh, we have to do... Do we have to do Hanu stuff? Haha. What? Are you... Okay. Oh, cool. It's One Piece. Bird. Get the broken dreams. The boulevard of burglars. Oh shit! I gotta kill this guy. Fucking did it. Let's go, baby.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Yo, we get to play Hanu's thing. Huh. Hey, yo, what? Yo, what? I can use a rocket launcher? For some reason? How many things do I get? Oh shit. No, 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 no. Hell yeah. This is so stupid. Let's go. Damn, I didn't get shit. I'm gonna blast you. I think this should be good. Cool. Ooh, big chest. Oh, trash.
Oh, and the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth.
I would shut the fuck up.
It's wise to remain silent.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks.
Ratio's like, I don't give a fuck about your small talk.
Look, the gap is closed. And it fits perfect.
Oh. Oh. Yo, what?
Oh, good heavens. Did I shrink? Am I still in a dream?
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door.
Bro, what? This is insane. Wait. Is this supposed to... Hot. Hello, I'm industrial scum. Very interesting if true. I don't really get what's going on here, but I kind of like it. Oh, here we go. Let's go here. Oh, this goes right here.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! I am an Oak Soldier. Model. Happy to be of service. Generating guide. Please wait. Please look. Model.
Shut up.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? Oh, capsule machine.
Oh! Shit. Okay.
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Squilliam. Yo, they're just handing out free chests. This place is awesome.
Watch your head.
That's so cool.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Finally, a moment of peace.
That is funny. Oh shit! I almost got ganked. Fuck yeah.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
True.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thank you.
I love how they fully animated it. It's so cool.
Thanks, Doc.
It's a Bakugan. It's the Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Me and my friend LaRucho. Or whatever the fuck the fucking theme song is. My buddy LaRucho. We're going to become the best Bakugan Battle Brawlers in the world. Let's go. We pinballing.
Oh, Ratio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking.
But now we're just doing all the story stuff now. We got the waifu.
If that is your wish,
We gotta get all the... I didn't get her light cone, though.
Piece of...
Bro, for real. Whoa, wait. What is this? Where's this go to? Bro, yeah, season... Was it seasons 1 and 2 of friggin' Bakugan went hard. I can use this. Yeah! Bing bong. Yeah, Beyblade went hard. No, you know what was good? The Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Or the Yu-Gi-Oh TV show was good too.
Hold on. Piece of cake.
Let's do this. What the? Yeah. Whoa. I'm a friggin' farmer, dude. Oh, there's another one back there. Wait, I think this goes here. And then this goes... Wait. Hold on a second. Let's go here. So I activate it, but I have no energía. Unless, oh, wait, I think I do it. And then go back in here. Wait, close. Yeah. Easy. My brain is so big. I don't have any signs of digital dementia whatsoever.
Sound.
Yeah.
Is this entertainment?
Sorry, Dino.
Hold on. Piece of cake.
Oh? Anything good? Speed. Nope, shit. Garbage. Alright, out of here. Cool beans. Oh wait, what do we have? What do we have back here? Hold on. I'm sure there's another little chest back here. Oh, it's a little thingy. Bro, this new area in this game has so many little puzzles that just activate my neurons. I love it so much. What the? Unless... Oh, sick. We've done it. Awaken ticker. Alright, they can do all this. Oh, there's a chest. No, get away from me, please. Alright, I think that should be everything in this area. There's 6 more chests around here.
Lucky. And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
Interesting if true.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled.
Yeah,
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear.
What?
There are only two kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death, and I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but I can.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a... We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. And if the chance of winning is just beyond this door...
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people,
like I was just wearing red
red
eyeshadow.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
All right, let's friggin' do it.
It seems
What's up,
my
Thursday?
puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character.
Noble character.
He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore.
Damn, bro.
Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb, but don't worry. I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. my liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
Cornerstone?
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the preservation emanator.
What?
Granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money. But before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with
Hey, yo,
hot
what? Does he have the
iron,
voice from Dune?
so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed.
Oh, them is
I
always the
implore them
harmony.
to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you.
Wait, so is Sunday an emanator of the harmony?
Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of...
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Ooh.
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
What?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question.
What is Obama's last name?
Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine.
Hey, yo, what?
Please. Are these what you're looking for?
What's the...
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
Oh, what?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
Why are there
In
two
that
stones?
case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that...
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink.
Honestly, you're kind of fucked
containing
up.
the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them. Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
So that's not...
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, and this golden statue is also known as Topaz.
Oh.
Not Adventurine. And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact...
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself. With a bunch of worthless jewels. Disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain... It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a...
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the... Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
An abyss of doom? An abyss of doom?
Sounds like...
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Hold on a second. Oh, it's so bright. Here we go.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine.
Damn, you got cross.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you in?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them?
Kakavasha.
That's too dangerous. It's just a neck that I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again.
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are full.
One? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The 2 birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't.
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad...
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important, but not as important as you. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we all Avgin have. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right? Listen to me.
Okay. I will swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of...
Damn. Damn, this is nutty.
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you...
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators, such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family. I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information looks like nothing.
At least we know who to look for next. Thank you for your assistance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly.
Fine.
So,
oh shit.
Sure enough, no one knows, but that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the...
Is there any other...
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, the hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but...
Who are you guys? The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed
Hey yo, what are these
evacuation
bro sips doing?
Armed evacuation? Boss, are you drunk? What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find
It's more
out.
efficient this way if I'm drunk.
First, report later. Understood. Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball. I don't want my name on the department's
so
major
true.
disciplinary.
Hey, check it out!
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff.
I'll request
Oh,
a
it's Topaz is
beating
here.
for you lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours. Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Topaz is here.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings. Huh? It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report
I
to me
need
before
her, dude,
taking
when she's on her
any
next rerun.
action. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only a Venturine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on...
Yep, they're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? It'll take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
What's up, babe?
How does it feel to be in business with it? That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest. As for the 2 cases, apologies.
What's up, Bloodhounds?
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
That's a fake British accent.
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive.
So that's it. They were the...
Well?
So you know each other.
When's our lunch break? Hungry.
That's right.
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What
Yeah, that's right.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate.
Why don't we just look...
Are there any birds? You guys see a chest here? Yeah.
Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
Go, go, go.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
It's Kalaki. I guess there's that. This is more important, though. I must talk to young lad.
Apologies. Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you stirred?
Saying it, Chief. You've got the wrong gal.
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time.
Oh, I'll beat your ass.
What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
I made him angry and then beat his ass.
Hold on, sir. We have documents on...
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched...
He'll do. He's...
Sorry. No can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for trouble.
Another way. Can you perform it again?
Just what I've been waiting for. I can't wait to emotionally manipulate this man again.
Sorry, everyone. Whoa. It's this time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
They're like, what the
This clockwork trick of yours. It's kinda dangerous.
I just used a genjutsu on him, dude.
At least he won't be getting in.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Bro, Gallagher's acting mad sus right now.
Mr. Gallagher, see.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure.
Bro, Gallagher's kind of being mad sus right now. He's being a little sussy baka right now.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's what...
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of...
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this.
Of course. Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly...
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the dawn...
Behind the dreamscape song and dance stand many imagination factories. They say it will suffice. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult.
Gilded Hour.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city. The economic heart of the dreamscape. Everyone there is exquisitely... I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I don't know if they would open the vault door.
I hear the blue...
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. I ran into a wizened lady there. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Finally, finally, we retreated.
Oh.
This is what I've seen and heard. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities.
Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Miss...
Oh?
There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes.
Dang it, I wish I played Honkai Impact 3rd. I would know what the hell is going on here.
From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia.
Is he talking about the
and
eternal
because of the wishes
Tsukuyomi?
of those people?
He's talking about Madara
wished not to
Uchiha.
awake.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazer. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't.
Is he trying to confirm if this is right in May or not?
I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
Okay, so she's like, I'm not right in May, I guess.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt.
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Cutscene?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
Is that Boot Hill?
This voice. It's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too.
All right. We're going to continue this later.